Hi guys, Peter at post-natalbody.com here. We're going to be answering some questions over the next few weeks and months and years to come. We're going to be doing a weekly blog, essentially. So one of the questions I get asked quite a lot is, will my body bounce back after giving birth? No, your body will not bounce back postnatal, but that's okay. The postnatal body is always 100% of the time different from the prenatal body. That is just the way it is. Yes, you have some people that fit back into their old skinny jeans 3 to 4 weeks after giving birth, but that is not the same as the body bouncing back to its prenatal condition, right? The core muscles, the hip muscles, the glutes and all that sort of stuff is still different. You still have loads of hormones that are on a completely different level than they were prenatal. So the fact that you still fit into your old jeans is lucky, because you don't need to buy a whole new wardrobe for a little while. But that is not the same as your body being back to full functionality. This is one of the reasons that I have a lot of women that come to me after giving birth to their second child, and they say to me, but everything was fine after the birth of my first, and it all just went a little bit wrong after the second. The second pregnancy was just a lot more difficult, and now I have separation of the stomach muscles, and my glutes have disappeared, and my back hurts all the time, etc, etc. Now, what actually happened there is that, yes, your body looked okay after giving birth to the first one, and you fit back into your old jeans, so to speak. But that doesn't mean you didn't still have weaknesses. So your core never quite recovered from the stress of giving birth and the stress of pregnancy. Your pelvic floor didn't quite recover, and everything didn't quite move into place and start functioning the way it should after you gave birth to the first. You could live with it. It was, say, functioning at 70–80% of what it used to. So now what you find is that, because it comes from a position where it was only functioning at 70 or 80%, that all of a sudden it has dropped to 40–50%, and now it's a problem, right? And that is why women then come to me and say, Pete, can you sort that out? Right? Now the answer to that last question is almost inevitably yes. The beauty of the human body is that even after you've given birth to your second and you find yourself at 30–40% that I just spoke about, we can still get you back to functioning at 90 or 100%, right? There is no reason whatsoever why someone with separation of the stomach muscles cannot get a well-functioning core and close that gap a little bit. There is no reason at all why someone with poor posture caused by pregnancy and breastfeeding and pushing buggies and all that sort of stuff cannot get good posture again and feel strong and feel confident within themselves. It just takes a bit more work than it would if you jumped on that particular bandwagon after giving birth to your first. Or obviously the more stuff you do prenatal and antenatal, the easier it gets afterwards, but that's a whole other thing. People who do lots of exercise prenatal still don't have a body that is the same postnatal. It genuinely just never happens that way. Obviously during pregnancy certain muscles stretch a little bit, certain muscles get a little bit weaker because your posture changes. There's quite a bit of pressure on your pelvic floor for a fair amount of time, and therefore those muscles get a little bit weaker as well. And we just need to switch that back on after you give birth. It's that simple. We just need to activate the muscles properly again. If they have switched off a little bit, we need to put them in their proper place again, and then you strengthen them up again, and you give them the proper conditioning that they require. So there's no reason at all why postnatal you can't be stronger than you were prenatal. There's no reason at all for that. There's no reason why you can't feel better and feel tighter and more confident postnatal than you did prenatal. It just needs a bit of work, and everybody needs to do a bit of work to make that happen. Obviously check out healthypostnatalbody.com if you need a bit of help with that. If you have any questions that you like answered, just give me a shout. Healthypostnatalbody.com is the website. You get your free 7-day trial, completely risk-free. Cancel before that, you don't pay a penny. After that, we're only £8, $10 a month, which is ridiculously cheap. You get expert help on the forums. You have more blogs than any other postnatal website. We have more stuff out there than any other postnatal website. And 160 plus exercise videos. You get your full weekly routines, you get home routines, you get strength routines, you get core, posture, glute routines, legs routines. Guys, I'm throwing this stuff out there. Here's Buddy. We would like you to hit like, click subscribe, all that sort of stuff, and we will keep putting out videos. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button and you won't miss one. I know. Thank you.